I mentioned in my previous video that someone had modified one of these. And he'd used, I think he said, draft excluder or something like that. Well, I've decided, rather than just pull this out, which I'd already done, but, you know, brain cell engaged, why don't I just cut the rubber thingy that I've got? Worst case scenario, I fuck it up and then I end up putting draft excluder on it. So I've marked a line using this. Ignore the blue line there. I've got another line that maybe you can't see, but it's scratched in just in front of it. So, you know, I'm going to start chopping bits off at a time and see how it goes. Okay, this is the radiator drain tap, which is actually a block drain tap that I've used because of modifications I've done. You can see now I've polished it up quite extensively, hoping that will give me a better seal. This is the original spring, and this is the new spring I'm going to be putting in. As you can see, they are different lengths and different amount of coils. This one, it has a bit of spring in it. This one has a lot of spring. But what I'm thinking is, because this is a longer spring and it's going to be harder to fit, I'm going to have to take the drain tap out of the radiator, clean it all up, put it together, and then screw it back in. Let's go underneath the car, shall we? Where's my light? Where'd you put my light, guys? Come on. Jesus, you bloody garage gremlin again. Did he leave? He left it there, look. Did he leave it on? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get underneath. All right, then let's go up. And there it is. That's the drain tap. Yeah, it looks like I can get it out and I'll be able to screw the new one in, or screw it back in without a problem. There's a lot of moisture around here. Moisture. Do you like that? Oh dear. It's the prep fluid. This is the radiator drain pipe or overflow pipe, and I had it on top of the rail there, and obviously I did have too much fluid in. It just went it went everywhere because the end of the pipe was on the top of that rail there. So I'm going to figure out a way to fix it here, probably with some kind of clip, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I thought of just putting a spring on the end of it and, you know, allowing the weight to deal with it, but no. I need to fix it properly. So I think it's going to be my light going off is what I think it's going to be. Thank you, bastard. Dear, oh dear. Just can't get the staff these days. So yeah, I'm going to probably put hang on a second. A clip here and just attach it out of the way, just a little clip, maybe even use a self-tapper rather than a riv nut and, you know, anything super duper excessive. That way I can just drill a small hole, put a self-tapper in there and just let it be there. Hang on a second, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, so it'll be there and it'll just be hanging like that. That way, any fluid that I see dripping out there, at least I know where the fuck it's coming from. I'm going to see, of course, the drips that were here. Now that I've retorqued the head, hopefully they will stop. Please, please, pretty please. Satan, help me. Sorry, not a God person. The water pump, no. I got a feeling I'm going to have to take the water pump off. I do have to remove the idler pulley, which is way up there, see the nut? So I've got to take that off, which means I've got to take the tension off the belt, which means I've probably got to loosen the connection on the alternator. And then do it all up again. And I also got to clean up around here because some idiot let radiator cooling system prep go everywhere. All right, let's get the radiator drain plug out and get that sorted. Well, here is the modified carb balancer. We'll see. Now, if that is not deep enough, I've kept these pieces that I've cut off, and I may need to form a ring around the outside here, and in which case I have this piece to do that if needs be. Let's see. You will know, not in this video, in another one. Okay, you're looking down the abyss. I have cleaned out this fluid reservoir quite extensively with paper towels, etc. I filled it up to the brim with denatured, whatever churd you want to think, fluid. So I'm gonna let that go overnight, and that is only going out of the furthest away brake caliper. Then tomorrow what I intend to do is do the same on the other caliper, in other words the other rear caliper. Then I will do the same on the front calipers. But part and parcel of this, once I've done that, is to take the brake master cylinder off and give that a thorough cleaning and a bench bleed with the new brake fluid when it arrives. It's not arrived yet, so you know you have to do shit in stages, which is good really, because of I got so much to do on this baby. Oh god, I still got to get her to run smoothly. She runs, but she doesn't run as nice as I would like. I've also been fixing the radiator drain valve. That is in, but I'm not going to test that till tomorrow. So then I'll fill up the system again with the prep. Got to be careful here because, you know, I keep losing prep and I don't have any spare, which means I may have to drain it all and revert to putting Evans coolant in and catching it. But whilst I have all these leaks, that's not something I'm keen on doing. Oh, and let me show you the prep. That's the prep in there, and you can see it's brought some crap out with it. I want to say rusty crap, but that's okay, it's out. So when I put that back in, I'm going to put it back in filtered. It'll be in a big funnel, and I'll fill it full of paper towels, and it will take all day to do, I'm sure. But hey, it's what I want to do. It's what I'm going to do. Oh, isn't that a lovely view? Huh? No, not my belly. Oh, come on, you guys. I know you want to see my belly. Yeah, all right. The girls used to want to see it because it was taut, and something else underneath my belly taught them too. I don't believe it. I don't believe that fucking thing just went off. Oh, crap. All right. I'm going to leave you with this view. Your turn to go out in the garage. Do some fucking shit. Now, this is what you call a beer and a can of beer. I believe my Australian friends call this an oil can. And that's damn right too. If there are any Australians listening to this, I do apologise for what is probably a very embarrassing Australian accent. Okay, there you are. That is how the whole can fits in a proper beer glass. Now, for all you aficionados and idiots, Let me give you the fluid measurements. We are talking 25.4 fluid ounces, 750 millilitres, who gives a shit about that? Or 1 pint, which is 9.4 fluid ounces. Proper measurements. None of that metric shit. What do you think? I think fucking great. Now, don't forget, in Australia, there are Castlemaine 4X drinkers and Foster's drinkers. I don't know why, there's a divide there. I guess it's like over here in America, you either drink beer or you drink Bud. Oh, one other thing. Should any of you ever be fortunate enough to go to Australia, drink Redback Spider beer. And look out when you slip that slice of lemon in the beer. That's all I'm going to tell you.